So, just gonna kind of go on a little rant, right? Just been taking some notes, things I want to talk about. So I'm just kind of blend everything in together. One thing I just want to say is this quick quote here. Remember when you wanted what you currently have. You know, it's hard to see the forest when you're in the trees, right? When you're clouded, when your mind is clouded and foggy with a bunch of bullshit, right? You got to learn to keep your head up. You got to learn to keep your eyes forward on your vision and your purpose, and kind of just fuck the naysayers, right? And forget what they say. So opinions, things like that, they're a dime a dozen when people talk. You know what I mean? It's your life, and you're gonna live it the way that you want to live it, right? That's how a leader lives, right? So when you learn that people's opinions are built off jealousy and drama, that's when you can start pushing that shit away and disassociating their opinions from your thoughts, because their opinions mean nothing if they're not aligned with your values, if their values aren't aligned with your values, right? So it just comes to having emotional maturity. So, do you have the emotional maturity to disassociate yourself from people who are talking shit about others, right? And eliminating that drama. Because to be honest with you, if the people in your circle are willing to talk shit about other people, then when they're with those other people, they're going to talk shit about you. Eliminate the drama. Get rid of toxic people. So you really have to eliminate that from your life, because life in general is already hard. Business is already hard. Your 9 to 5 is already hard. There's certain aspects of your life that are already hard enough, and you don't need to add to it unnecessary drama, unnecessary bullshit. So look at your circle right now. Just, take some time to yourself today and kind of look at your circle and look at the people that are around you. Can you name 3 to 4 things that they have in their life? Money, relationships, physicality, whatever it may be, that you would want? If not, and you can name more things that you don't want, they shouldn't be around you. You might need to pull up the scissors and snip, snip, right? Baby, bye, bye, bye. That's all I got to say about that. Being a life leader means you have to cut people out of your life. You have to make those decisions, because at the end of the day, they're not respecting your emotional bank account, and they're not bringing value into your life. And if people aren't bringing value into your life, they're emotionally going to suck you dry. They're going to leave you empty, feeling empty, and you're not going to grow. You're going to wither away and die. You're going to float down the river like an empty log. On the flip side, if you want to bring value to people, then, and it doesn't even have to be anything crazy, right? Bringing value to somebody could just be acknowledging their hard work, right? Just talking them up. Hey man, that was a great job on that report. Can you show me something? You know what I mean? Like bring value, ask questions. You got to find people that are aligned with your vision and your values and your goals. Make deposits, make energy deposits into their account, and they will definitely reciprocate that. And then it just goes back and forth. It builds and builds and builds and builds. And now you have found somebody that is aligned with what you want, right? And so just feeding into other people, giving into other people, encouraging other people, right? And doing that will shine light on people that need to be in your circle. And so it's just falling in love with the law of reciprocity, right? Over deliver. And that's just going to bring you more in return. One thing that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Innate. And this success track, this life that you want to live to be successful, and even in business and any aspect of your life, is giving back because you want to help. And I know my last video, I really stressed about just helping people, because I think it's a very important characteristic in a leader. And I think every real leader out there is obsessed with helping and finding solutions. So you just have to be obsessed with that and serve others. It does a lot to your character and your life in general, and it helps build more confidence, and maintaining that level of humility where you can always improve is where you build confidence, right? It's, you look at people like Tom Brady, you look at people like Michael Jordan. They're always improving. They're always wanting more. They're always wanting more training. It's not just, oh, I've won a Super Bowl, I'm the greatest ever, and you fall off. Hell no. They want more. They go after more. That's that type of mindset that you have to have. And remember one thing, right? God gave you 2 ears, one mouth, right? So that's a reason for that. And sometimes you have to sit back and just shut the fuck up. You know, when you're intentionally listening, then you can intentionally apply what you're being taught. So it's like going back to Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Like, these people were intentionally listening, intentionally learning, and they intentionally applied that into their game. And look where they went, right? They became MVPs. They became all-stars. They became champions. You know, understand that value in the information is worthless if you have zero initiative, zero intentions to execute on what you have learned, you know, and what you're being taught. You have to do. I don't know who sings that, baby. Do the fucking work, man. It's crazy how many people will read a book, go to a seminar, or anything like that, right? And they do it just for an IG flex, an Instagram flex. And those same people in 5 years from now, even 10 years from now, will not go no further than they're at that very fucking moment, right? And man, most people are enamored by this clout, this obsession with obtaining material things. And I'm not telling you don't have to have nice things in life. I'm just telling you to do the fucking work first, right? You know, you will stay broke if you work to spend. But if you work to earn, you work to build other streams of income, you'll have much more than you ever thought you could have, right? You got to crush every day. Have that super focus on one thing until you maximize its full potential. Whether it's your 9 to 5, whether, you know, you're trying to build a business, just focus on that one thing. Don't fucking have your hand in 20 different pots, because you're just going to get overwhelmed, man. Focus on one line of business, one thing, one stock, one something, and maximize it. And then, hey, when it's working on its own and it's working the way that it's supposed to, then move on to something else, right? Sometimes you just have to go through the gauntlet, and you got to take kicks to the nuts. And then once you get out of the gauntlet and you realize, oh, fuck, I made it, I'm here. You know, people are going to look at you and be like, oh, shit, man, that guy was lucky. He made it. No, I wasn't lucky. It's hard work, motherfucker. You know, think about this. When NASCAR drivers are racing, you know what they're taught to do when a crash happens on the course? Step on the fucking gas and go right through the smoke and fire, right? You veer left, you veer right. You're in the wall, you're in the grass, right? They're taught to just smash through and get through it, right? You know, we need to adopt that mentality into our life. Is just barreling through the fucking fire, man. Because yeah, you're gonna get kicked in the nuts, punched in the face, cuts, scratches, bruises, heartbreaks, whatever. But you have to continue to move forward. Life's not stopping because you went through some tragic area in your life, and neither should you, right? You got to be aware of what you're doing, how you're doing it, and more importantly, why you're doing what you're doing. If you don't have a why to back what you're fucking doing, you're always going to fall back. Your why is what strengthens you to move forward. And just having that will to win, you know, if you're back, this is really important, right? Because some people will sell their will to win. They'll just give up. When your back's against the wall and you don't sell your will to win, you become more resourceful, more resilient, and you'll continue to find ways to win. Once you sell your will to win because of a failure, a bad day, a breakup, you got fired, your confidence in your life and your will depreciates. It's gone. Will you ever get it back? That's up to you, right? You got to operate out of a sense of fear, right? A sense of fear of not having anything, of being average, being where you're at now. Be scared that in 10 years you're going to be in the same position you're in now is what I'm saying, right? It's okay to have fear. Fear, the truth of having fear is a sign of humility and a sign of maturity, right? You know, fear of being less than in what you can be, right? You know, I have a fear of being where I was before because I don't ever want to go back to that person. I don't want to go back to that scumbag, that drug dealer, that just piece of shit person. I don't want that. I want to create a life for myself, right? I don't want to do what my parents did. I don't want to be where they were. I want to be me. I don't want to be anybody else. I want to be fucking Joshua David Barada, and I want to live my best fucking life, man. And I will be more, and I will create more. And Martin Luther King says this right here, and it's very fucking profound, and you need to write this on your forehead so you can see it every day you look at your phone. That which you do not hate, you will tolerate. Think about that. You have to hate where you're at in life in a sense of wanting more and strengthening your will to win. You know, when they go to happy hour, you fucking work. When they go party, you work. When they sleep, you work. When they relax, you work. When they're inside, when it's rainy and it's a cold fucking day, guess what? You work. You work and you stay on fucking course. Fall in love with that. The work is what I'm talking about. Fall in love with the work and watch your life unfold in ways that you could only fucking dream. Winning is more fun than fun is fun. Winning is more fun than fun is fun. Remember that. And when you work fucking hard, you're going to win. And it's going to be more fun to celebrate that win than it is going out and having fun. Be a life leader. Lead your life with humility. Lead your life with fear of being average. Hope you guys have a great fucking day.